my money raw, yeah, I'm looking at the bank statements, I do not want to tell, yeah, nuts with my gang, you me just a stain, cover on my chain.
Alright, what's the deal, family? Welcome back to the place where to do with the best. That's the real TV. You know me, man. It's your boy Mo, and we back with another video. And today, man, I'm bringing y'all a money offensive play. I usually don't do this, but I mean, you know, I'm all about new things and trying different stuff and showing you guys stuff that I really want to help people. Like, I want to help people take their game to the next level and get better at Madden. So I'm always working on stuff that I find very effective. Like this play that I'm talking about, I use, and the play is just this same spot that you see right here, man. This play beats any coverage. You can block blitzes out of this, all types of stuff, man. You don't really have to be worried too much. But the simplest way I run this play most of the time, like almost 90% of the time, I come out, I streak my receiver on the side of my table route. Now, I'm not going to lie, the table route is really effective, but most times I'm going to run my table route to the wide side of the field. So sometimes your tight end might be running a corner route instead of your receiver, which I don't really feel comfortable with unless you play an ultimate team and you got like Zach Ertz or something. I would let Zach Ertz run a corner route, but other tight ends, I wouldn't feel too comfortable with them running my corner routes. But you see it here, man. Just come out. I don't even know what the coverage is. Hit your table route, boom. You make a miss right there. You got 5 yards for sure. You can get, 10, 15, 20 yards. As far as blocking the blitz, you're probably gonna want to motion this guy from this side over, and then you just snap it right here. You got all these people blocking. That was like field goal blocking, like safe man or something like that. But you get a one high safety look. I would assume this is cover 3. So I will run this against cover 3 particularly. And sometimes I like to curl my tight ends. Sometimes I leave him on his route. But I curled him already, so we're just going to leave him on that curl. And you see here, this is man coverage. Okay, so against man coverage, you got a good receiver who, can run routes good and stuff like that. That post route is going to get open every single time. Devin Funches isn't the best receiver, but he's pretty decent. Here you go right here. It looks like a cover 4 look or something. But you see, the table route is really, this flood concept is really what's going to help you a ton as far as, picking apart a defense. And you can even do like this to like fully, maximize the flood concept. You get a block. Blitz comes through screen right there. But you can block blitzes. Like, it's not hard to block blitzes. I'm just not taking the time to actually do it. Like, I know this is a man blitz now because the safeties just walked up in a box. So I might do something like this. Or even, you can do like this. Motion this guy across. And instead of blocking him, you just let him run this little zig route. That zig route will beat man coverage. You see it right there. It gets wide open. Boom. Got the blitz block. And you see I get a ton of yards. Make them miss, and that's a touchdown. So, that little zig route like that is really effective. I like it more towards the inside. Specifically just me. I like running it towards the inside. It's a great route to run to the inside. But maybe sometimes you run the play like this. And now you're flooding one side of the field, but then you have this zig coming back across the middle. This could, give you a bunch of options. And that was a strange coverage right there. I don't know what that was, but the entire middle of the field was open. But you just see all the options you have with this play, man, behind the zone. So I'll go ahead and choose a play so I can show you guys this really quick. Nickel normal is kind of the read. There we go. Cover 3. And show you guys that he gets behind the zones, man, because he's there. Like, he's open. You just need time for it to develop. Then on top of that, like, Funches is a really slow receiver. So he's not the best guy to have running this route. But anybody could do it, like, it'll get open for sure. We're going to motion this guy across like I tell y'all, man. Put that guy in a drag. You can leave your corner route if you want. You don't even have to let the running back go out on this table route. Like, most times if I'm going to run this setup, I'm blocking my running back. So that's another thing. You can even probably like zig your tight end. This will just give you like more options and stuff like that. But you see it right here, man. Coming across the zones. wide open against cover 3. That's nickel normal cover 3, baseline cloud flats, like normal adjustments. You know what I'm saying? And he just comes right across wide open. So that's the cover 3 beater for this play. And I mean, like, honestly, if you're playing against like any other coverage, it's super easy to beat. Cover 2 is really simple to hit it with the, you know, the flood concept. Just flood it. And if they play a cover 2 hard flat, I never motion out my like streak routes. I always leave them tight because that manipulates the zones the best. But just running this flood concept against any play, you'll be able to get this ball out, you know, consistently for good yards, especially with a good running back who breaks a lot of tackles, has good spin moves and stuff like that. You get this ball out right there. You see it every single time I'm getting it out for decent yards. Now, mind you, I'm not adjusting. Yes, I know. But the flood concept is the main part of the play. And then that cover 3 beater that I showed you guys, those are the parts of the play that are really effective and are going to get you consistent, easy yards. But you can kind of just freestyle it, you know, after a while. You see, so I'll motion this guy across and let the zig route run against man coverage. That's a play that I really like a lot. You can even put your tight end on a slant. I mean, he does get bumped, as you see there with the DN, but just against cover 3, that zig route comes wide open. So, you know, just little stuff like that, man. Pay attention to the zones, but this play does really tear apart, like, any coverage. So, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, man. Go use this play. Lab it up, man. Run it online, you know. See what different types of things you like about the play, you know what I'm saying? And you'll start to understand it more, and it'll become a more effective play to you. But, like I said already, man, it's been Bomo. You watch The Real TV. I'm out this bit. Let's get it.